Sorry for another video about things that are upsetting me. It's 2020 still, so there's plenty of things that upset me. But the one that is grinding my gears right now is the people that are being beaten down economically by their own state governments and their own state governors over this COVID thing. Their businesses are being beaten to a bloody pulp by useless restrictions and constant overstepping of government authority. Those same people are turning around and looking not to the state government, but to the federal government and saying, hey, feds, where's my money? Give me a check. Give me some monopoly money here. The federal government should not be involved in this at all. If the state governments are screwing over their own constituency, their own economic base, their own citizens, the state governments should be saying, you know what, you're right, we're sorry. Aside from the fact that it's completely wrong and should be illegal what they're doing, and I believe it is illegal, but we need more lawsuits to prove that. The state governments should be the ones saying, you know what, whoops, crap, we inadvertently ruined your life and your business. So here, tax holiday. You don't have to pay taxes for whatever amount of time. That should be the approach they take. But instead, the state governments keep, harping on, slamming on their restrictions and, strangling themselves where, any common medical knowledge would say when you apply a tourniquet, you put on a tourniquet to save a body part that's become infected. When you apply a tourniquet, you have to take it off at some point. You can't tie it too tight, you can't twist it too tight, and you can't leave it on for too long, or you're going to lose the limb. And these state governors have put tourniquets on their own economies, and they're just twisting them tighter and leaving them on for way longer than needed. We were told to flatten the curve. We flattened the curve. Get out of here. Stop with the Gestapo kind of 1984 level of government control. But again, I can't understand why the people that are being affected by their state government decisions are turning to the federal government and asking for handouts. Like that the federal government has nothing to do with this. They don't have the money to support it. We're running a constant deficit. We're increasing our national debt by ludicrous amounts per minute. Unless they cut pork barrel spending. And again, even if you were to have the federal government do something about it, have the federal government do targeted tax cuts to help those businesses that are being most affected. If you're in a business that hasn't been affected, if you're in one of the so-called essential businesses for your state, again, not a federal decision, a state decision of who's an essential business, which is why this shouldn't be a federal thing. But if you're in an essential business and you're still getting your paycheck, you're still working per normal, why do you get a stimulus check? You don't need it. And it's redistribution of wealth garbage. I'm sorry. Wealth we don't have. Again, I can't keep emphasizing this enough. This is monopoly money. I don't know, but just imagine with me for a minute if we took all this rage and all this questioning of authority and what's going on here, and we directed it towards our state governments and our state governors. Imagine what kind of results we could get there. I don't know. It's crazy. We need more capitalists to run for office.